What is the Bronze Age collapse? 3,000 years ago, through trade and alliance, this culmination of empires appeared, dominating trade across the world. To grow an empire, you need food. It was abundant in these trade networks, but not in the rest of the world. Driven by starvation, the Dorian tribes of the Balkans would first attack. The Mycenaean Greeks, a collection of Greek city-states, including Athens, Troy, and Knossos. Waves and waves of thousands of Dorian barbarians invade Mycenaean Greece and individually conquer each Greek city-state, the only surviving state being Athens. Then, and we still don't really know who these people are, historians have named them the Sea People, a group of Western Mediterranean naval raiders, arrive, conquer the whole of Cyprus, conquer Canaan, and attack Egypt head-on. Destroying Canaan, which leads to both the Israelites, Philistines settling in modern-day Israel and South Lebanon. The Sea People then go on to harass Egypt for over 12 years. This unknown group of naval raiders ravage and raid across the entire Mediterranean coast, leading a full-scale land and naval invasion by the Sea People, which leads to the Battle of Dehi. Ramses III, the most powerful pharaoh of the time, amasses an army of over 100,000 men to battle at Dehi. The Sea People's organization and recovery leads to the Battle of the Delta 3 years later, where a gigantic battle of naval forces amasses, with Ramses III ambushing, cornering, and then destroying their naval army. Ramses III has once again won a Pyrrhic victory, as Egypt itself never recovers to the same heights of prosperity it had seen before the Sea People. So with the Mycenaeans destroyed, the Canaans obliterated, and Egypt itself weakened, the colossal Hittite Empire, faced with the remaining Sea People, invading northern Kassan tribes, migrating Mycenaeans, internal revolt, strife, lack of trade routes, and lack of allies, just collapses. Factions and clans destroy and battle, and Hattusa, the once bountiful and iconic capital of the Hittite Empire, raided and left in ruin. The Kingdom of Ugarit, a major and vital trading supply hub for the entirety of the Bronze Age trade network, set on fire, set ablaze. The king writes letters for protection and no one answers. To call this a collapse is an understatement. Hundreds of city-states and kingdoms have been destroyed in a period of 50 years. The Mycenaeans, the Hittites, the Canaanites, Ugarit, Troy, Knossos, all famous ancient civilizations destroyed. Egypt loses its economy, and both the Babylonians and the Assyrians lead into stagnation for over 20 years. Will humanity be able to endure such massive losses? And will a new era with a new type of metal endure?